Today we are at the Medical University in Graz, here with Cornelia Stumptner. It's a pleasure for me to be here in the microbe project, and we are doing a short interview today.
Thanks for the invitation, Andreas. So my name is Cornelia Stumptner. I'm from the Diagnostic and Research Institute of Pathology at the Medical University of Graz. I have a medical technical and a management background and have worked for many years in research, so directly at the bench. And since 2013, I'm executive manager of BBMRI IT. That's the Austrian node of the European biobanking infrastructure, BBMRI ERIC. I have a special interest in quality and pre-analytics, and in this respect, I'm an Austrian delegate at several technical committees of ISO and SEN. These are two standardization bodies which develop quality standards for various fields.
Quite interesting, what you are doing. So now let's see, what are you doing in the microbe project?
I am leading the work package 4, which is on standardization and quality control. And this is a very important topic because there is a lack of standardization in the microbiome field, and particularly in pre-analytics. And that's why we have as major goal in work package 4 to develop, together with some other microbe experts, requirements and recommendations for sample pre-analytics for certain microbiome fields and sample types. And where currently no standards exist that one can use to optimize the pre-analytical phase.
And why are these pre-analytical phases so important?
And let me first explain what the pre-analytical phase it really is. So the pre-analytical phase comprises all the steps that precede the analysis. The pre-analytical phase starts with either the donor or with environmental samples. That's the environmental sites, the habitat, and it includes the sample collection, the preservation, the transport to the lab, the processing like isolation of DNA or RNA, and finally the storage of the sample. And all these pre-analytical steps can severely impact the quality of the sample and therefore also the outcome, the final test result. And therefore it is important to control this phase, to have guidelines, and also on the other hand to document a lot of data about the pre-analytical phase. So that's called in microbiome field, that's the metadata. And they are also important because when you want to reuse a sample or the data, then you need to know about this data and that you can say the samples are fit for purpose.
So how did you get into the consortium of microbe, and why is it now also so important for you to be in this consortium?
So actually we were contacted by Tanja Kostic, the coordinator, and she's from AIT, and she invited Kurt Sadluka, that's our group leader, and myself to participate in the micro project. And this is for two reasons. On the one hand, we have long expertise in the biobanking field, particularly in the building up and operation of biobanking research infrastructures. So we coordinate, for example, BBMRI AT. And on the other hand, we have profound experience in developing pre-analytical sample quality standards. We are leading, for example, a standard for human microbiome specimens intended for microbiome analysis, so that covers the pre-analytical phase. One of the standards has already been published in 2021. That's a European standard, SEN 17626. This standard has been generated also in another EU project called SPEEDIA4P, and this standard is now brought to an ISO level because the microbiome field is rapidly expanding, and it really needs standardization in this field.
Okay.
On one hand, we want to successfully publish some documents with these requirements for the pre-analytical phase for the various microbiome sample types that are then also accepted in the community, microbiome community. That's the one thing. On the other hand, we also want to show that we are a competent partner for future microbiome projects, and we are reliable and have good expertise to cooperate with.
What are you doing if you're not working for microbe?
When I'm not working for microbe, then I mainly work for BBMRI AT and also for some other projects like Genomeds, that's on reference materials and reference procedures, and on SciBio EU, that's for education in biobanking. But in my spare time, I spend the time with my family, my husband and my 2 kids. I like yoga and go sailing in summer, play squash, and I love to read and to travel. Although I have to confess that it was challenging in the last time to reconcile all of this.
Yeah, thanks very much for your experiences, expectations, and also your. We had the first year now, I think, and I think we are a nice group. And thanks for your talk. And yeah, the next talk maybe will come a little bit later.
Thank you for the invitation. I really enjoy to be in the project. They're so nice people. It's a very interesting topic, and I'm happy to be part of it.
Okay, thanks. Okay.